Wow, bro. I was literally just editing a video and I found out that the Philly native rapper PnB Rock just passed away. And I'm going to turn off my, as Dwayne McClain TV would say, I'm going to turn off my conspiracy brain, assuming that he actually died. It's very sad, man. It's very sad. This is the world we live in now. You can't post your location. You can't post your every move. You can't post nothing to social media. This is why I've always stayed away from social media because you may think that you post something and it's going to go away in 24 hours, but there's people stalking your page. There's people looking at your page. There's people stalking your stories. There's people there's just so many weird activities, suspect activities going on in the internet, and it's just really no place for anybody. It's really not a place for anybody, to be honest. But in the times we live in, unfortunately, this is the era we live in. You don't have to, but it's almost like you have no choice but to have a social media in some way, shape, or fashion. Whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, you have to have at least one of them. And I mean, all those applications require your location. They require like knowing where you are, not necessarily YouTube so much, but still, like, these apps are based off of like sharing your life or not experiences, but sharing your life moments, sharing those memories with other people, sharing what you're doing in your day, in your life, in your day-to-day basis with other people. And we're seeing how that can backfire on you. We're seeing that firsthand. We've been seeing it. I mean, all the way back to XXX Tentacion. I mean, when people found out that he was at that motorcycle shop, they didn't waste any time to go and get him. And it's sad, bro. It's very sad, bro. It's very sad. And the fact that it happened in LA too, there's some dark demonic energy flowing around in LA. That place is just very, very evil, man. They do a lot of witchcraft, a lot of spell casting, a lot of fucked up evil shit in Hollywood. It's just like, I don't know, the energy there is just very dark. It's very dark and demonic, and I don't like it. And it seems like every rapper, not every rapper, but it seems like a lot of rappers seem to die in LA. Pop Smoke died in LA, Nipsey died in LA, PnB Rock died in LA. I'm sure there's other rappers that I can't think of right now that died in LA. And it's just like, they portray LA to be this big, massive, larger than life area where everybody goes, and that's the one place in the world you want to be. But it's not like that, man. You can't even see the sky in LA. It's so polluted. I mean, it's terrible, bro. And I don't mean to talk shit on anybody that actually lives there. I've never lived there. I've never been there. I'm just going based off of what I've heard and seen through other people. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I could say about this. And I usually don't make videos when a rapper dies. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to post this right away. I think I'm going to post this a couple days later. So I am recording this in the heat of the moment. I am recording this as I'm literally finding out. Like, I literally just found out 5 minutes ago. And I'm very, 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 very sad. Very sad to hear this, man. It's just, it's not right. It shouldn't be this way. Why are we taking another black man's life? Why are we taking not even just a black man's life? It's not even just, race has nothing to do with this. It's just like, why are we taking another person's life in general over something petty, over some jewelry? I mean, are we serious, bro? That's the point we've reached, where we gotta kill other people for jewelry. I mean, it's like, it's unreal, bro. It's unreal. Prayers out to his family. Prayers out to his supporters, the people that loved his music, his fan base. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to hear that news today. I mean, I was never much of a PnB Rock fan, but he blew up in Philadelphia, and I'm from Philadelphia, so I've heard of him. I knew, I've seen him come up. I've seen him make a name for himself from underground all the way to where he is right now. So to see this, I mean, he's been around since 2015, so that's like 7 years. Like, to hear this, it's crazy, bro. But you know, what can you say? People die every day. That's just life. Death is not a sad thing to me. Um, Although it's sad the way he lost his life. He shouldn't have lost his life that way. No person deserves to lose their life that way. That's terrible. And honestly, I'm convinced that, you know, when you sign that contract to be a part of the music industry, it's like you sign your death date. They already know when you're gonna die. I mean, look at X, for example. He knew when he was gonna die. Juice World knew when he was gonna die. It's like these people in the back of their head, they know what they're doing is bad. They know that they don't have much time left. They know that their time is very limited. They know that that it can all be taken away just like that. So I just feel like they know they're gonna die. They know they're not. I feel like most of these rappers know they're not gonna live to see 30. And it's sad, bro. It's very sad. It's very sad, but that's just my personal belief. I feel like these rappers know that they're not all of them. I think the rappers that are more aware, more conscious, you know, I feel like it's something where I feel like it's one of those things where, like, you know, the spirit comes to them in their dream, or the spirit comes to them while they're under, you know, intoxicated or under the influence, and that spirit is like telling them like how they're gonna die, what's gonna happen when, like, in the next 2 years, how your career is gonna play out, what hit song you're gonna have. Like, I feel like all of this is already planned out. All of it is already scripted for the rapper. And I mean, honestly, as I'm sitting here talking about it, it makes more sense because the label makes way more money off a rapper when he's dead. Way more money off a rapper when he's dead. I mean, they would much rather have you dead, to be honest. Right? I mean, look at it from like a label CEO perspective, right? You have this young and up and coming artist. He's making a great buzz for himself. You know, he's making songs, hit song after hit song. He's going global, selling out arenas, selling out tours. And then a couple years later, he starts to lose that buzz. You know, he's going back to venues. You know, he's not getting those 30 million monthly listeners on Spotify anymore. So you think, all right, let's go to the drawing board. What are we gonna do, huh? How can we get the most out of this artist? Why don't we just kill him? Why don't we just kill him? You know, it's gonna boost his streams. You know, everybody's gonna talk about it. It's gonna be all over TMZ. It's gonna be all over the news. Everybody and their mom's gonna hear about it. That's a genius idea. Let's do that. You know, let's do it. Fuck it. Set him up. Yeah, tell his baby mother. You know, call his baby mother. Tell him to set him up. Now, I don't care if she says no. I don't care if she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't have a choice. This is the part of the game. This is what he signed up for. You know, I feel like that's how they talk to each other. I feel like that they look at these people like puppets. They look at these people like assets, and that's all they really are. They're assets. You know, that's all that these celebrities are. They're viewed as assets. You know, if they can't make them enough money, if they can't make that advancement money back, they're gonna shelf you or they're gonna kill you, and they're gonna get the most out of you. And that's just how it works. I mean, that's just what I believe. And I mean, through the information that I've gathered through the years, through all the people that have died, I mean, this is what, the 50th rapper that's died within the past 2 to 3 years. So, I mean, excuse me for using critical thinking skills, but what do you want me to be, dumb? You want me to be blind to it? Like, this is just in plain sight at this point. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, it's very sad all around. prayers out to his family, prayers out to his friends, his fan base, all the people that connected with him, all the people that resonated with his music, just who he was as a person. Uh, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. There's not much to say. You know, getting on camera and talking about it's great and all, but we got to make a change. And posting a video about it is not going to make a change, honestly. I just, it's something that involves, it starts in the household. It starts in the household. It starts with raising our kids. It starts with, you know, what we feed our kids, what we let our kids listen to. It starts with what we let our kids consume, what we let our kids watch. You know, it all starts in the household. So we just have to do a better job at parenting. We have to do a better job at you know, monitoring our kids and making sure that they don't consume anything negative. I mean, I know it's hard. It's hard to. Nobody's perfect, right? But it's just like it's every year, and it seems like it's getting worse and worse. It's like these kids don't even think about fighting anymore. I mean, when I was growing up, we were fighting. We were fist fighting. We were slap boxing. Nowadays, like, they just pull the trigger and they don't even think twice, bro. And it's sad. It's sad that you can waste many, many years of not only your life. It's sad that you take, let me say this correctly. It's sad that you can take many years off your life while taking somebody else's life and not even realizing that in the moment. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy how, like, that doesn't occur to you. Like, how does that not ever occur to you when you're holding a firearm on you, let alone pulling the trigger? How does that ever not occur to you? Like, just by holding that thing, you're attracting that energy towards you. And it's just crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. I have so many thoughts. You know, it's all over the place. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to mainly express how I feel. You know, I mean, again, there's not much that a video can do. But again, like, it all starts in the household. So if this can at least reach somebody, and at least if this can at least, you know, be planted in somebody's head, then that's something, right? But yeah, it's sad, very sad. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.